Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I'm sure you guys, some of you came because of the thumbnail on this video, so I'm going to keep this on throughout this video. Let me get that down. No, mind me. I was just in the mood to play with my thumbnails, and the picture kind of turned out okay or nice, and so I decided to continue the video with it. Okay. Anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back again. If you're new here, welcome. If this is the first time of coming to this channel, I'm making a mess of this thing, but if this is the first time of coming to this channel, I promise you we are serious-minded people here. We talk serious business here, you guys. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, if you're new here, welcome. If this is the first time I've seen my face, welcome to this channel. My name is Jane Eze. I'm an international student in the United Kingdom. On this channel, I talk about my experience and I share information, whatever I think will be helpful to you guys coming to the UK or living in the UK for now. I come on here, I make a video and I talk about it, hoping that it helps someone. Okay, this is the kind of content you'd like to see. Please click on the subscribe button now. It's the red button down below. Click on the thumbs up to like this video if you do like this video, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family. Okay guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the health and care worker visa. In the video before this one, I mentioned that I'll be doing a video to compare this visa, which is the health and care worker visa, to the skilled worker visa because they are quite similar. But I thought about it and I've not done a video on health and care worker visa properly. Like, I've mentioned some things in some other videos that you can feel free to check out, but I have not really explained this visa. And so I decided to do this video to explain the health and care worker visa, and then in the next video I'll compare the two visas. Okay, so what is a health and care worker visa? This is the visa that allows medical professionals, so qualified doctors, nurses, and all those health people come to the UK and work in the UK within the NHS supplier, or in social adult care. Yeah, so this is the visa that you would need if you say you're a nurse or you're a doctor and you want to come to the UK. What do you need to qualify to get this? So you have to be a qualified doctor, you have to be a qualified nurse, you have to be a qualified health practitioner, basically. All right, another thing you need to do is you have to get a job offer with an approved employer. So when I say approved employers, I've mentioned this before, it is the employers that have the license to sponsor you. So when you go to gov.uk, you'll be able to see a register of people that, or companies that can sponsor you. There are also lots of materials online about some materials have just health industry or medical practitioners or medical company, let's say medical companies, or like hospitals and all those homes that can sponsor you. Okay, so feel free to check out all the materials you have online to know the company that can sponsor you. Sometimes you may have to ask them directly, like, are you guys able to sponsor my visa? And they'll tell you if they can or if they cannot, right? So you have to have a job offer with an approved employer before you can get on this visa. So because of that, you have to, not because of that, as a result of that, you will have to get your certificate of sponsorship, which is what the employer gives to you to show that they've agreed to sponsor you. So you know how your cost is in your student visa. This is what your cost is to your health and care worker visa, as well as your skilled worker visa. Okay, so you have to have this. For people who are not in the UK, who have not stayed in the UK for up to 1 year, you'd have to show your proof of funds. The proof of funds is not so bad. You have to show about £1,270 in your account for a period of 28 days. That is your proof of funds. Okay, sometimes your employer can show this, so it's not compulsory that it will be on your head. Some employers are able to show that they can cover your financial expenses or take care of you when you come, basically. Okay, so you also have to show test of English, especially if you've not been in the UK for up to a year, and that's, yeah, for up to a year. For people that are already in the UK, you may not need that because of course you've schooled in the UK. This also depends on the period you have stayed in the UK. Okay, so keep it in mind that test of English is one of the things that you may need to show. your proof of funds, your course. You have to be qualified doctor, nurse, or health practitioner or health professional. Basically, you have to have the job offer from an approved employer. Okay. Another thing you need to know for this visa is your IHS. So for IHS, you don't pay nada, like nothing, no. You don't get to pay this. Even if you're coming with your family doesn't pay. So you don't pay, your family members don't pay as well. This is like one of the sweetest thing about this visa. Also, for the application fee, it is quite reduced. So if you're applying for a period of up to 3 years, you get to pay only £247. Sweet. And if you're doing it for up to 5 years, you pay £479. Like, this is like the lowest visa fee that I have seen. Okay, so it is one of the things, or some of the things, that draw people close when it comes to this visa. Okay, and you're also able to get this visa and have it for up to 5 years, after which you can extend or apply to settle permanently, which is what we call your ILR, or your indefinite leave to remain. So this visa actually counts towards your 5-year plan of settlement, if that is what you're looking for, unlike visas like your student visa, which is your tier 4 visa, or your post-study work visa, that don't count towards that. This one, you get this visa, you stay 5 years, you can apply to settle in the UK. Also, when you get this visa, you are able to apply for this visa even up to 3 months before you actually start work, right? So you don't have to say, oh, I have to start next week and I've not gotten my visa. You can apply like 3 months before you're starting for this visa, okay, which is great. Now, let me tell you guys about the salary requirements, which is like sweet. To be able to, you know how, okay, before I go forward, in the last video, I tried to explain going rate, right? Which is something that you need to know if you're looking at the visas in the UK, right? But one of the good things about this visa is the fact that a new group was added to this visa late last year, which is your occupation code 6145. Now, when I say occupation code, if you don't know what occupation code is, just go to the video before this one. I want to be talking in UK terms to you people on this channel. So when I say occupation code, you should know what I mean by occupation code. But I'll go ahead and tell you what this occupation code covers. So it's for your healthcare assistants, your carers, your healthcare workers, you know. These were the group of people that were added to this visa late last year, right? And this is the code that they fall under. Now, the good thing about this one is the fact that there is no going rate for this occupation code. So all you need to be earning is £20,480 per annum, or £10 10p, whichever is higher. So, you know, for other visas like the skilled worker visa, they will tell you there are 3 conditions, going rate inclusive, then whichever is higher. For this one, there is no going rate. You just have to earn £20,480 per annum, or £10 10p per hour, which is very fantastic. A lot of job offers will give you a salary that will meet this criteria, okay? And people are rushing it. So you see people who are doing maybe like part-time jobs in care, and they qualify for this. Once you get an offer from an approved employer and you meet the other requirements, you are good to go. You don't get to pay for IHS, your visa fees are reduced, and all that good stuff. Yeah, but there's something you need to keep in mind, because you know how we go with the good parts and then we leave some other parts. It's not bad, but it's just something to keep in mind if you're going with this visa. It's the fact that most times you're still not you still don't have access to public funds. Now, that depends, but on gov.uk you don't have access to public funds. I know public funds is debatable what falls under public funds, especially for us that are immigrants and don't really have all the information around this. But just keep that in mind, that is something you need to know. Also, when you go on this visa, when you go with this visa, you're not able to change jobs or employer without updating your visa. right? So this is not to say that you can't do it, but you have to do an application to update your visa if you're going to change your job or your employer. So keep that in mind. Whatever offer you're taking, or if you have options, weigh them properly and see the one you can go for. Because if you do this one and you want to change to another one, you may have to go through a process of updating your visa. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's not a bad thing. If push comes to shove that you need to update your visa, you go ahead and do it. But it's just nice to have all the information when you're doing this, which is why I tend to share what I know with you guys. I hope that this video is helpful to people who are thinking of going with a health and care worker visa. It's a good visa. I mean, if you're in this path, you're on a good path. It's probably the cheapest visa that I've seen. It is right now, it is I don't want to say it's easy to get, but because of the demand in the healthcare industry, right, people are getting this visa a lot now. So if that is something you're considering, please start your applications immediately so that you can key into this. And you also know that for this one, I mean, for the addition of the healthcare workers and all, when it was announced, it was stated that it will be for a period of 1 year. We don't know if this will be extended after 1 year, but for now, what we have is that it will run for a period of 1 year. You probably will review this and extend or whatever. So if you feel that this is something you want to do, please start your application now. Okay. All right, guys. I have talked about the health and care worker visa. In the next video, I'll be comparing this with the skilled worker visa. So turn on your notifications so that when I release that video, you will not miss it. Okay, I'll be giving you guys like details on different visas so that you will know which one you will apply for. Okay, now I also want to mention our forthcoming webinar coming up very soon. If this is something you're interested in that webinar, I'll be talking about different visas and breaking them down, best practices. You have people who have also benefited from this or who are beneficiaries of this visa, and they will talk to you about what they did and what to avoid. So if this is something you're interested in, please sign up on the link. I'll leave it in the description box so that you can register your interest, put in your email, and when the date for this is finalized, you will be notified. You don't want to miss this. Trust me, this one you do not want to miss. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to share this video, subscribe and like. I will see you. Bye, guys.